at Yale University, undergraduate. He took smoke signal 302, which is what central bankers do. What kind of smoke signals are going to come out of Wyoming in the next couple days that assist us to have calmer latency?
Back in the 70s, of course, it was a simpler world. Actually, it wasn't working very well then either, was it?
Yeah, right.
But, no, I think the Fed's adrift. That's the main problem, that we're looking for smoke signals. They should stick to their knitting. They're already behind the curve. They should increase on September 17th. They should increase rates. But they're, the market's currently spooked. They don't know what to expect. What else is new from this?
Well, go ahead, Vonnie, please.
Treasuries play a big role in this as equities. It was really an equity market event, wasn't it?
Well, yes, but remember, the Fed has been inflating risky asset prices, equities, farmland, housing prices are already, above their 2007 peak. This monetary policy, 5 years of the zero interest rate policy, has been inflating markets. For them to take the signal that the problem in markets is now requiring them to do more of the same.
Charlie, I talked to you 2 or 3 days after the crisis in Cyprus. I invented the phrase Twitter vigilantes. They're certainly bond or FX vigilantes. Is the world of Michael Regan telling the world of Stan Fisher and Charlie Calomiris what to do? Where are the vigilantes in the last 3 days?
Well, I think that the tail can't wag the dog. Short-term market movements, of course, you have to look at them if you're trading in the markets, but you also have to look beyond them. What's going on in China has very little to do with day-to-day market trading strategies, has everything to do with horrible news, bad news.
Well, exactly, and if it's a data-dependent Fed, then it's not just the U.S. data, it's this kind of data that they're looking at too, isn't it?
Well, they could look at them, but that's not what inflation targeting is all about. The U.S. shouldn't be looking too much at China. Yes, China matters for global markets. China's in a long-term slowdown, and it's not going to be reversed. Very easily, at least. Chinese credit growth year on year has been 16%. Okay, but Chinese retail sales fell 10%.
Okay, I got to get your blood going here this morning. Dr. Calomiris, is Paul Krugman and Brad DeLong, are they saying something correct in that we need a surrogate for the Fed?
The quick answer is no.
No, but do we need a surrogate for the Fed that's called fiscal stimulus to get us up to some form of global run rate while we clear markets?
Well, Tom, I don't know if you remember, but maybe like 6 years ago, you and I did a special event, and we talked just about fiscal policy. We had a bunch of interesting people, Bob Schiller.
Peter Orszag and Bob Schiller.
Right, exactly. And what I said then, I'll say now, yes, we actually have some needs in this country for infrastructure investment. We have some needs for improving education. There's lots that you could imagine from fiscal policy. Here's what we lack: debt capacity. Our situation, until we reform our entitlement problem, we don't have the debt capacity to do those things. Real reform, which we could have done with Bowles-Simpson, if Obama had been serious about it, would have put us in the position with that debt capacity to do these things.
Surveillance break exclusive. I think Paul Krugman and Charles Calomiris just agreed on something. We should have at least done
Definitely disagreed on something else there, though.